You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh, wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? I'm a little upset that you think that's so funny.
Why?
Because I don't know how to do this podcast unless we look into each other's eyes.
It's just the fucking generation jacking themselves up.
It's easy to hate something that's really
But
good.
everyone listening is cool, and all of the cool people are going to that show.
You should do. This is a positive podcast. That's what we're going for.
Yeah,
we're
that was like the difference.
People are going to be like listening to this and like, it's so fucking happy.
It's the feel-good movie review.
Eventually going to put out a CD just of Mike
Of me singing random songs.
Yeah, it's got a little tingly.
You got a little tingly?
Feel good. Right there.
Guys,
Turned down
I think,
for what?
I think that's turned down for Hug Life.
Hello, everyone. Did you
hey.
just hear that song that just played?
I think it was great.
I think you're great.
I think you're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
Cammy, you're great.
Cam, you're great
Guys,
too.
you're both great.
You get it. You get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hug Life podcast. That was our new theme song. Thank you so much, Kane Holloway, Candy Holloway.
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever played it, and you're welcome. You got to be
Your
involved.
first time we ever played it.
Oh, that's
so
his
weird,
podcast.
Because Kane has a podcast called Your First Time on the Podaholics Network.
Yeah, we should go on and then talk about the first time someone made a theme song for us.
That's right. That's an hour. Easy. So big props to Kane. Thank you. Big props, mad props.
Big props.
I don't like my props to be angry. I like them to be big.
Candy cane
Just
prop.
Candy cane props. I like my props to be overweight. Hey guys, so we're getting distracted again. I'm Mike Coletta,
I'm Monica Nevi.
and with us is our very special guest, Cameron Mazzuca, the
Hi,
bazooka.
Oh,
guys.
yay.
Hi,
Chris
Hi.
Mazzuca, Cosmic Macuzzi,
He's got so many sexy
Carson
names.
Bazooka.
Carson
So many-
Bazooka.
I like to go by Cameron Mazzuca. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, this is Cameron
Exactly.
Mazzuca. He's our dear good friend. So it's the Hug Life Podcast episode 10. We've made it to double digits.
Is it 10?
This is
9?
10. This
Are you
is
sure?
10. Yeah, 9 was last time.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
This is 10.
10.
You're the perfect 10.
Because you
to
are
be
a
on
10. I've already described
Girl,
what an
you're a
18
perfect
is.
10.
But
Cameron. Dime piece, Cameron. We're sitting here at a different place. I'm
Yeah.
at Monica and Cameron's home right now, and there's an ambient fireplace DVD playing on
Yeah.
right now.
we also have melting wax that smells like a Christmas tree.
It smells really nice. I like it in here. I'm gonna drink my hot
It's-
cocoa.
it's-
We're drinking hot cocoa.
But it's
by the
good.
way.
All those things distract you from how dirty I have made this apartment. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. It looks really clean out here. I mean, your room is disgusting.
Yeah.
But
No, it
Not
is.
mine.
No,
Not
it
mine.
Cameron is
Cameron's
very clean because he's the domesticated party animal that lives here.
He, yeah.
I'm out of
He's a
candles,
good.
though.
He's a good homemaker.
Do you like candles?
I love
candles. Dude, let's go candle shopping together.
We should.
All right, let's like real dudes do. Let's bro down on that candle shop shit.
I'll
support
smell
you.
candles all day. I get very offended though. when I have a
I'll
bad
smell
candle.
candles
When
all
you
day,
smell
is
a
that
bad
what you said?
candle. Ugh.
Yeah, and then they name it something nice. You know, they kind of try to confuse you.
Aloha
like,
Nights. This is not.
Right.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna do plugs up front. So what shows do you guys
fuck.
got coming up? Do you guys have no? I should probably not put pressure on you immediately like this. We should probably not.
When are we putting this
This
out?
is going out Wednesday, so
Okay.
actually Tuesday night. So it's tomorrow. It's gonna. I might even
so
release
then
it early.
nothing. No, I have a November the 2nd on the Sunday. I am hosting the 5 for 5 show at Tacoma Comedy Club. So it's 5 cool comics that are going to do some extended sets. So they'll do like 20 minutes. So it's a good
Nice.
opportunity to see some cool comics do more time. And I'm hosting it. It's only $5. Tacoma Comedy Club.
5 for 5. 5 comes for $5.
And
It's
if
$1
you
a
send
comic.
me an email like you're supposed to, I'll probably get you free tickets.
Oh, look at that deal. Well, this Wednesday, the 29th, I am featuring for my good friend Yogi Polywall for his album recording at the Columbia City Theater. That's my big show I'm plugging. And then Friday's Halloween, and then the first I'm in Elma, Washington with Gabriel Rutledge. With Gold Gaby Babe.
And then the 6th I'm featuring, I know I'll probably say this next time too, but 6th I'm featuring for Derek Sheen in Ballard at Hattie's Hat.
Hattie's Hat?
I think we can fill that little room. It'll
How
be
many
fun.
Hattie's Hat? How many hug bugs can we fit in the Hattie's Hat?
Probably all of them.
Hattie's Hat's got bugs in it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
bugs.
Cameron, what are your shows?
Well, Michael, I'm hosting the show you're featuring for Yogi Polywall. Bittersweet show. I'm gonna miss Yogi so much.
I'm going to miss Yogi so much, too. That's why we're going to hug him and never let him go, and he's never going to leave Seattle.
ever.
I have a plan. So does.
I have a plan.
We have a plan. We're gonna go candle shopping first, and then we're gonna make it so Yogi can't leave Washington.
If I can't have you, no one can.
That's right. That's
I'll pop his tires. So yeah, I'm hosting that, and then
You
big
guys are
news,
crazy.
urgent, just off
Urgent
the
news.
press. I should have had this loaded already. November 3rd. Whoa. Yeah, November 13th, Jubal Flag, Tacoma Comedy Club. The next night, the 14th, Jamie Kennedy, and then the 15th is Tom Wilson.
damn girl, you a busy bee.
Yeah.
So go
So
catch Cameron
there's
at Tacoma Comedy Club, you
Full
guys.
weekend.
It's a full weekend. I have other shows, but Halloween's coming up, and then also those shows are in Pullman, Washington, and I don't think any of our hug bugs are going to go to Pullman, Washington. They can if they want to. Go to Pullman, drive 5
If you're already
hours.
there,
Oh yeah, hug bugs in Pullman. Go. I'll be performing with Nuthouse Improv on the 14th and 15th of November, and then the night before I'm actually
dude, we
featuring at
have
World
some
of Beers
time to
in
talk
Seattle.
about the world of the beer.
World of Beers, Seattle. I heard you get free drinks at that show, so I'm definitely going to Uber my way down and Uber my way back and get ham boned on a Thursday.
Smart.
Like a classy person. Let's plug our Twitters real quick. I believe yours is at CamRandom.
Camerandom.
CamRandom. Spell it out.
CamCamerandom. Camerandom.
CamRandom. You guys, you can also see him plastered over everything in Seattle because the stickers. I see stickers of your Twitter at places I didn't know you went.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, there's a
You
guerrilla.
may not have.
There's a guerrilla marketing campaign going on right now for CamRandom.
I threw a lot of them at people
You do?
at Bumper Shoot.
I think I
threw 'em at 'em.
like
Sticking
that
'em to
idea
people.
better than people that sit outside shows with business cards. Weird me out when you're like, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I like this guerrilla approach you have towards it.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. I'm holding my hot chocolate while I talk because I make it feel really
You're-
classy and
well,
radio
it's-
hosty.
we should have robes.
Oh my god!
Why didn't we think of that?
The
I have
Snuggie
one.
Cast.
It also has a martini glass on the back because I'm a classy woman.
Classy
With your
lady.
name. With your name.
With my
Has your
name.
name on it?
No.
Oh.
I wish.
Oh yeah, my Twitter's at me Coletta,
Oh, yeah.
MECOLETTA, and Monica is at Monica Nevi,
Yep.
MONICA
Only one.
NEVI. I spelled your name really quick.
It's
You
probably
know
faster than I could.
You can do it. And then finally, this is the big important thing for our podcast: is you need to rate and subscribe.
Yes.
Rate and subscribe.
Rate and
Subscribes
subscribe.
are more important than ratings, but ratings make us feel good and it makes us know people are listening. So if you did it for us, it would make us feel
And
really
actually,
good.
I really enjoy reading the reviews so far. They've been fantastic.
And great
So
reviews.
unless it's mean, don't write it.
Yeah, don't write it if it's mean, but write it if it's nice. And now, let's talk about Cameron Mazzuca.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the inner workings of that beard that I want to get inside. I want to get deep in that beard. Workings of your beard. If you're gonna sing, you gotta get up in that mic, boo.
Well, I'm not going to sing now.
Oh, yeah, because now we're all close and intimate. The best part is listening to this in the headphones because it just feels like you're right inside of me right now.
I wish I could. At least
Is that what that feels like?
That's what that feels like.
It's weird.
No, so
You
don't
just
wanna
hear
go-
Mike when you're inside of you. It's like plugging into an avatar.
Just like,
hey, everybody.
Well, hi guys. My voice isn't that high, is it? It's kind of high.
I can't
Mine's
hear
kind of
myself
deep.
right
Whatever.
It's kind of deep. Yours kind of deep.
Yep.
Oh, I'm Monica Heavy. Oh, that's my Monica impression.
Yeah. Don't say that like you were surprised. Yours is kind of deep. That's your impression of me.
Oh, hey.
You guys make very intense eye contact.
We
on this
do
podcast.
make
Dude,
a
this
lot
is
of eye
actually
contact on
the
this
only
podcast.
way that we can look at each other.
Just your eye
I'm
contact
mad at
with
him. I just
microphone.
look down.
I'm not mad at you. I'm looking right at you.
No,
right
I'm
now.
mad at you. So
You guys both have beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
thank
You
you.
too.
Oh, thank you.
Cammy.
I'm so excited.
You look
And
Let's
because
talk
I'm-
about
Okay.
how excited Cameron was when you bought him a gift.
Oh my gosh. So when I was in Portland, I went to the Retro Video Gaming Expo and I saw a shirt, and that shirt was like, first thing I thought was Cameron Mazzuca needs this shirt, and the second thing I thought is I could get the shirt too because I don't care about money and I want to buy Cameron. I want to match him. And the shirt, I'm wearing it right now. It says Jurassic Park logo, but there's a Pokemon in the middle and it says Safari Zone.
It's not just any Pokemon. It's Kangaskhan. It's so great.
It's perfect, and Cameron's really into it. And I was so happy when you gave it to him and you took the picture of how happy he was.
Yes.
I was
And
so
he was
happy.
so happy.
I wish I could have been here. I wish I could have just come and.
He was a little bit confused.
I feel
he
like
was
I
like,
turned into you.
why?
too. I know, yeah.
Why did he give me a present?
Why
I was like,
is
I
he
don't
so
know.
nice?
I just got you a present because I was like, "This is your present. You need this."
It meant a lot.
You mean a lot.
Thank you.
Why do
I want to be the
birds
Pokemon inside his pouch.
And you be the.
You want to get in my kangaroo pouch?
That's
My
right.
Genghis Khan pouch?
Cuddle on a safari ball.
So his name's Genghis Khan?
What's a safari?
Genghis
Why is
Khan.
it?
Genghis Khan.
It's a Pokemon. He doesn't.
A
Well, I
safari-
know what the. He
The
doesn't.
Safari Zone is an area of Pokemon. You guys might want to just mute it for a second. The Safari Zone is an area in Pokemon where you get a certain number of balls. To throw
30 safari balls.
And you get to go in and try to catch Pokemon. You can bait them,
Bait them.
or you can throw a rock.
Throw a rock.
And they usually run away. And it's actually really frustrating, but it's really fun because you get excited when you go in the Safari Zone. You're like, oh my gosh, we're in the Safari Zone.
And all that's happening with a limited number of steps.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's pretty much
I-
the gauntlet
Oh,
of
you
Pokemon.
get so distracted. Like, ooh, is that a PP up? Is that a PP up?
And you're like, nope, it's not a PP up. And then you can't get that Tauros. Isn't Tauros in there?
He has Chansey. That's a tough
Oh,
one.
Chansey's a tough one. I've only caught one Chansey in my
Girl.
lifetime. Hey, Monica, can you go do something else while we talk
Have
about
you ever
Um,
caught a,
Actually, that was weird because I literally stopped listening after you said safari balls because I thought that was funny and that was it. I just couldn't. I didn't hear anything else you said.
Monica hears balls and starts
It
laughing
was
and
weird.
then
It was
stops
funny.
listening.
And then he said pee-pee and I came back in. That was it.
That's what got it. Guys, you said pee-pee and you brought me right back here.
I wanted this shirt to make sense to me, but it still doesn't, so fine.
Dude, I have a question for you, Cameron. Where did you get your ambient fireplace DVD? Is it YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
3 hours worth.
3 hours of HD
You know what
fireplace?
happens when it ends? You just start it over again.
It's so beautiful.
And you put the space heater
Oh,
underneath
somebody
it.
just stoked it. Right
I
there.
love
Look,
that.
Look.
Oh, someone's
Poking
doing
the
a
log.
stick.
Somebody
poking the
pokes it
logs.
and puts firewood back on it, so then we don't have to. It's perfect.
That's actually really nice. Does that mean that there was a guy that's
It's
like,
also kind of creepy, I think. Like some guy just randomly pokes a fire.
And if you stand close enough to the TV, it's kind of more
if you put your
But that's
face
all the
against it,
time.
like the heat
After
of the TV.
after hour 3, if you put your face against it, it's really warm.
Totally worth it.
You're a candle man? I'm a candle man.
I love candles.
I wasn't a candle man for a while.
Why?
Because I was afraid of fire and lighting my apartment on fire. And now I'm like, it's worth it, so I'm not smelly.
I
That's
just
it.
remembered a girl when I was in like 5th grade. I was friends with her younger sister or brother, and she lit her house on fire with candles.
She lit her
What?
house on fire with candles?
How? Did she fall asleep?
I think she was doing some weird like
Seance shit.
Stuff?
probably.
I love how we all go
Yeah.
seance.
Yeah.
She was trying to commune with the devil, and the devil got
She
real.
was probably naked.
She couldn't handle that devil shit.
I don't know.
She was
that
probably
half her house
naked?
burnt down.
Why do you think she's
That's
naked?
that someone once explained like this seance, not seance, I don't know. It was like a moon thing when the moon's in a certain
Waxing,
place.
waning?
Waxing.
Waxing and waning?
Then you get naked and let the moon. Maybe they were just trying to get me naked. I don't know.
They're probably trying to get you naked. Did you get naked?
No.
No? Well, then you
It
succeeded.
was supposed to come through the window, the moonlight, onto
And it's
your
supposed to hit
naked
your
body.
naked body?
Hmm
And then what's that supposed to do?
Cleanse you of death. I don't fucking know. I just
Cleanse you?
yeah.
Make it so all your neighbors can see
I was
your
very
naked
interested
body?
in the moon. She knew a lot about the moon, and then she started talking about nakedness, and I was like, I'm confused.
Like, how did we get here? She's like, you know why we're here.
I don't know how to feel right now.
I feel so strange. Do you guys want to get into some good news?
I would like it. I love some.
Or
good
were
news.
those all the questions we had for Cameron?
Well, no, we can keep talking to Cameron too. I
You're a
wanna
candle man? All right, cool. Let's talk about some
Oh,
good
we
news.
talked about Portland, but you have an e-cigarette too. It's very classy.
It's okay. I guess. I'm a fiend, man.
Yeah.
I've been actually.
So we
I
got to
smoked
be in here for an
half
hour.
the cigarettes I usually do today with one of these.
That's better for you, though.
Yes, I'm trying.
Were you supposed to mention it on the podcast?
No, I'm just trying to be positive. I figured
It's
it's a good day to
positive.
do it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Good day
for
to
you.
do it is today.
better
The
for your
best day to
lungs.
do it is today.
Wow, let's change for the day. La 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 la. Let's live for today.
I want tomorrow to come too.
You know what? Well, tomorrow's coming too. Tomorrow never
Yeah.
comes.
Well, Friday's payday. That's all I really.
If you
Friday's
live
payday for you?
today,
You can buy me a
then
shirt. You owe me. What if I did that? What if I
That's
was
better.
like, you
Have
owe
you seen
me
the
a shirt?
rat-a-tat-tat-tat shirt? It's rat-a-tat holding an
Are
AK-47.
you serious?
Oh yeah.
Let's keep talking about Poke. This is the Pokecast.
Okay.
I gotta figure it
Team
And
Rocket
Monica's
over
like,
here.
I'm gonna look at the moon real quick. Monica. So the first good news story, and let me know what you think of this. Okay. 4-year-old boy losing battle with cancer celebrates an early Halloween. The entire town, much like the Batman kid, did Halloween for this kid. Like before Halloween.
Was he gonna die before Halloween?
They
Or
didn't know.
He
It
was
was
just
in-
like, I want to do it now.
It was in Utah, and so
They weren't sure.
They weren't sure, and so
Can they do that in Utah?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Do they do Halloween in Utah? Do you know?
Is it like Halloween with no demons
I
or
think
anything?
there's a lot less Mormons there than people think.
I know. I just realized I'm probably grouping.
I just
Just
want
all
to
of
fake
them
the answer
into-
so I
Well,
can
there
have
goes
Halloween.
all our Mormon listeners. Thanks a lot, Monica.
I got rid of them a long time ago. I said
They
something.
get out of here
Somebody
fast.
outside.
No, the reflection in the window shows Monica head's on fire.
It just is. Also, our neighbors have band practice
Really?
tonight.
Jazz night.
What time?
Jazz night. Right now. Look at him.
They're all just going
Everyone
to
who's
the
listening,
pool.
look at. He's bringing his
Guys, come over here and look at it real quick. We'll still
got a
be here.
French horn.
But yeah, so the kid had leukemia, and so tonight it's Halloween, and so all the neighbors started to celebrate Halloween. They put their decorations up early, and they made the kid have a Halloween. That's nice.
That's
I
really
think
cool.
that's
Did he get
awesome.
to go trick or treating?
Yes, he did.
What did he dress up as?
Yay.
I don't know. Right now is a picture of him sleeping next to Mickey Mouse, a gigantic Mickey Mouse,
Did
and he
get
has a
ti-
car's
He's sleeping? Where is
pillow.
he?
He's sleeping.
Seems like a Disney kid.
He's probably a
Do
Disney
you guys
kid.
remember the Disney store? At the
Yes,
malls?
there's
The-
still
remember-
one
they're
at
still
Bellevue.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
so
one
many.
in
I wanna
South
go.
Center.
I
Do you want to go to the
We should
Disney
go.
store,
I
guys? We
just-
got a quick pause while we go to the Disney
We're
store.
gonna go to the Disney store.
You got Goofy?
You got Goofy. The Disney store has this thing now for adults now. Like if they're like a crazy OCD collector person, which I kind of am a little bit. They have these vinyl figures, and they have Star Wars, and they have everything you can think of
At the
from Star
Disney
Wars.
store?
Yeah, and the thing is, you buy this box with this vinyl figure, and you don't know what's inside, so you have to collect them. It's a surprise each time, and it's like drugs. Like I'm addicted to it. I love it so much.
Life is like a Disney box.
Of drugs.
You never know what you're gonna get.
But yeah, so I actually got it the first time I got it. My friend was even more hardcore. He's like, I'm only missing Luke Skywalker. And I got the box of Luke Skywalker, and I gave it to him, so he gave me Darth Vader. Because I'm like, you got to complete that set. I know how this feels,
That's
okay?
wonderful.
Yeah.
You're such a.
I'm a
You're so
giver.
great.
Oh, you're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Eye
great.
contact.
Just
great.
giving people shirts and figurines and other weird stuff.
The Retro Gaming Expo is awesome, by the way. Like I'd actually go back there again without doing comedy.
Just
so
to
much
go to
fun.
the gaming.
Comedy there?
I didn't. Well, they didn't. They had a show. They had a show. They had No Pun Nintendo there at the Retro Gaming Con.
No
but I wasn't.
pun Nintendo.
No Pun Nintendo. I
Do
wasn't.
you
on
have
that show,
to
though.
do video game jokes?
I think they did video game jokes. I just did a nerdy show yesterday,
Yeah.
and they actually the nerdy show yesterday
That's
was
what
fun.
we didn't do. We didn't talk about.
Our shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that too. We do whatever we want.
Okay.
Cameron. We can go through breaks. But I did
Right.
a nerdy show last night, and it was interesting because I'm used to doing like Comic-Con where they want like they're really positive and they want like video games, comic books. These people were nerdy as in they wanted jokes about software. Like they wanted computer jokes.
Jesus.
Oh.
Like Tanner Hodgson said an Excel joke that got the biggest laugh I've ever seen. Like it was like awesome for it was so funny. It was like these people are super nerds. Like they're the nerds that don't go outside and they don't play video games. They just love computers. It was a fun show. It was great. It was just like, oh my god, I've never
wish I
seen it
could've
before.
seen Tanner there.
Oh yeah, Tanner was great. I love Tanner Hodgson.
Did he do his Tesla joke?
He did do his Tesla joke. I believe he did. It was fun. And you, Monica, were in Yakima, Washington.
It was, yes.
Beautiful Laugh Lounge. Tell us about it. Tell us about hot tubs.
It was it was really fun. It was with Derek Sheen. You guys know Derek Sheen as our first guest on the podcast. At the Laugh Lounge, which is a cool little room. If you're in Yakima, you should check it out. It's a cool little club
fun
there.
place. I
Yeah. Don't eat the buffet.
Oh my god.
Which I did anyways.
You did? Did it make you sicky poo?
Yeah, it was kind of like we
Emphasis
had
on
just
poo?
the breakfast buffet, and it was kind of like, you know, when you put a quarter in the vending machine and it doesn't, like a fake quarter in the vending machine, it just comes right back out. That's what I felt like.
That's what it felt like for you.
I got back to the room and I was like, well, I guess that's not in there anymore.
Dude,
It was, yeah.
I remember because when I went there with Mitch, they're like dinner and breakfast buffet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so pumped for this because we just don't have to leave the hotel. And it's like, you always say like, oh, we're gonna go do stuff when we're on the road. You don't do anything. You like sit in the like. For me, I'm like, I love being in the hotel and I love sleeping in the sheets and eating in my bed. Like that's what I do. I have an eating bed and a sleeping bed because
Oh.
there's two beds. Do you guys ever do that?
I've done
I
that.
do that.
You have done that?
I do that.
I hate
Yeah.
salt in my bed. It's just my thing.
You hate
Yeah.
salt in the bed?
You ever had French fries in your own bed, and then it's the worst.
I had it in my own
You've
bed.
never had a hotel with just a queen bed?
Well, I know. I'm saying I do the eating bed when I get two beds, which is usually for some reason when I go on the road. There's two beds. I don't know why. Have you guys?
I got a single bed this time.
You did? I got
Yeah.
double when I was there.
Lucky. Well, I'm not
Big
eating
one.
fries in my bed at home. I just meant on the road.
I'm gonna eat fries in your bed though.
Well, that's
But
we should
we'll eat
we
fries.
should French fry.
We should French fry. This is you just poured a hot grease on me and covered me in salt. This is not entertaining in any way, shape, or form. And then you charge me $4.
And then some guy like collects your biodiesel for his car. I don't.
Then you have a heart attack. That's what I think would happen.
Oh, the hood just came off, guys.
Whoa,
Look
game
at that beautiful
time.
smiling face.
Anyways, Yakima, super fun. But I will say we did some radio shows, which was cool, except for the AM talk one, which was immediately sexist.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't even remember what he said, but I went in and I sat down, and he goes, "Oh, you're both from Seattle?" And they were like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, you guys live together?" And we're like, "No."
What?
Like, it's possible to not like be married to the other comic or whatever. And I was like, "Oh." And then he said something weird, and then he goes, "Well, how would you describe your comedy?" And I looked at Derek and I was like, "Well, pretty sexist." Like, that's it. And like they did not get it. And then like they really did not talk to Derek like that whole time.
And he's
we
the
were
headliner.
on the AM radio, yeah, and they were just asking me all these questions, and then I said, "Oh, how do you write your jokes or whatever?" And it was something like, "Oh, something happens and then I try to connect it to genitals," which is what I usually say about my writing, because it's kind of true. And then he goes, "Oh, innocent, pretty little Monica, huh?" And I was like, "That is fucking weird to say. Like, what is wrong with you?"
Yeah, like why? Especially because you're.
Can we leave,
like,
please?
no offense to like you. You're the feature. If they don't talk to the headliner the entire radio interview, like that's not only sexist, but it's bad radio.
Well, they asked him like the same question, like, how would you describe your comedy? And he said, it's like tension and release. Like, I make you mad at me, but then at the end you're like, but that's still funny, and I don't know why I can be mad at him. And then he started like explaining some of the Jesus material that he does, and the guy just was like, "Oh, back to her, and we're just gonna not pay attention to you."
Dude, I've heard stories about radio like that and I've never done it before, but because some radio stations are like, "Hey, can we get bits?" And I'm like, that seems like it would be weird to me. Although that'd probably be easier than like doing something like this where they ask you really weird, uncomfortable questions.
I honestly think it'll probably be the same exact questions from like probably every show. Maybe not those ones, but even the other shows were like, "Oh, how do you describe your comedy?" And what is somebody asked me, "Is it being a female? Does that give you a leg up?" And I said, "It depends on what position I'm in."
That's a pretty.
I was like, "Damn it!"
Like nailed it.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm probably gonna get questions like that, or they're gonna say, how do you describe your comedy, and then you have to try and do that.
Yeah, that's really weird. I've never.
Cameron, how do you describe your comedy?
Chafed.
Chafing comedy. Cameron Mazzuca, chafed on iTunes.
That's his album. Great. And then I went in a hot tub with a big fat guy and read the Bible, and there was a picture of it. So
Yeah, a lot of likes on that.
a lot
photo.
of likes on that.
That guy in the background sells it though, because he's just like dead to the world.
He was
like,
so
he looked
funny.
So
Is it bad that I think you look like a fat Kermit Apio?
Take that
off. Look at it again.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
It's on my fan page.
Oh my god! I just saw a sad man in a hot tub.
Well, which is what he was. Like, we got in there. It's like 11 a.m., and he's in there with his Bose speaker blasting some Zeppelin with 2 Bush lights. And he turns it down when we get in, and Derek's like, no, don't turn the Zeppelin down, because we're just sitting there,
Let
whatever.
that Zeppelin fly.
And then he looks at us and he goes, "Man, my Bush light is frozen." And Derek goes, "Why don't you just put it in the hot tub?" And he was kind of like, "Oh shit!" Like, like I should have thought of that,
Oh, dude, he has Tolly's a Bush Light too. He does look
Yeah.
like Kermit Apio. It's terrible.
It just worked because I wanted to take the picture. I always take a picture in hotels with the Bible because I don't know, it's just a weird thing that I do.
Because you're
And-
sacrilegious. Yes, we get it.
Yeah. So I suppose. And then Derek was like, "Oh, we got to go in the hot tub." And so I was like, "Oh my gosh, it would be the perfect place to take the picture." And we never planned to have that guy in the back, but he was just like, "Oh, I got to take that picture of you." And then he's just like perfectly in the back of this
It's
picture.
framed super well. Go to Monica
It's
Nevy's
great.
Facebook. I like that Facebook page while you're at it. That's a really great headshot, by the way. Your profile picture on it.
Thank you.
It's a really good headshot.
A
It's one
lot
of the
of
best
likes on
headshots
that
I've
one.
seen.
Thank
It's
you.
really good.
Again,
You're
I
great.
looked at that and didn't expect that much attention.
You're
so.
great, Cameron.
Thank you.
You're great.
You're great.
Ooh, now you're getting it. You're
All
great.
right.
I said you're great to the crowd every single show at Tacoma. That's how I
You're
end it.
great.
I'd say, thank you, Mike Coletta. And then clap and be like, you're great.
Yeah,
You're great.
that's
You're great. And I'm
awesome.
like, this is only for me and Monica.
Great. I always. You're
Yeah,
great.
so Yakima, I like that. When I went with Mitch, it was really fun. We actually did leave. We went and did disc golf together with his dogs. Like, his dogs were attached to his belt loop as we're walking and doing disc golf. And all the people are like, oh, look at the lovely couple taking their dogs out for frisbee golf.
So I told them, I said, oh, I was supposed to be here earlier. I was supposed to come with Mitch Barrow, but the weekend didn't work out. And they go, oh, Mitch, is that the guy that kept walking the little dog and drove the Prius? And I was like, yeah, which is the weirdest way to like describe the guy from Georgia that's like talks about guns and shit on stage. He's the one with the little dog that he kept walking. Yeah, that's him.
Yep, that's him. That's pretty much nailed it.
There you go.
That's so funny, though. It was a really fun place, though. It's really, and your shows were sold out, as I recall. I was looking on the...
One of them was pretty full, and the other one, yeah, was sold out.
That's
so.
awesome. When I did it in the middle of summertime, and so
Yeah,
it
they
was
said
still
there
had a
was
crowd,
only-
but it was like summer jam crowd where they're like,
How big is the room?
it's 200 maybe? Not even that. Not even that. It's like 100
Maybe
maybe
100.
50, maybe 150. But yeah, it's a really cool place. It's a perfect stage. It's like a hotel lounge, so the ceilings are low,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of theater space. Like, surprisingly, like the stage space, you can walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I really liked it.
It was cool.
And I got ham-boned in the hotel bar every single night because I was just like, what else am I going to
Well, they
do?
let us stay there,
Yeah.
and just the owner was there.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was just giving us
What
all
hotel
the
is
things.
It's in this.
It's the Yakima Valley Hotel and Conference Center.
Yeah,
it
which
used
is
to be
funny.
a Clarion.
That's what's funny is I did my first year of stand-up comedy, a competition called the Shades of Laughs contest,
Oh, was it there?
and yeah, it was that was the hotel we stayed at, and it was called the Clarion. So I went back there with Mitch, and I'm like, holy shit, I've been here before, and it was like a really weird experience. Like, I'm back here again 4 years later, and I was there before with J.R. Berard, and it was like crazy. It was like it's changed a lot. They didn't have the dinner and breakfast buffet, so it's an up and up if you like diarrhea there.
Yeah.
Did you get sick on the buffet too?
Oh, I did. I actually have a terrible thing that happened to me where
Real.
I ran back to the room after the dinner buffet before the show, and I texted Mitch, I almost shit my pants. Like, I had to get to the room as fast as I could. And then he didn't see the almost part of it, and he told the entire crowd I shit my pants. Like, the whole crowd is like, speaking of shit your pants, Mike, you did that today. I'm like, what the hell? And like, it's just because the crowd was like turning and like laughing at me, and I'm like, oh no, is it almost? Is it almost? But it's a really fun place. The Yakima's fun. I'm going to go. I'm going to Walla Walla for Thanksgiving, but I'll plug that later. I don't know why that reminded me of it, but Eastern Washington City.
I don't know. It doesn't
Walla
matter.
Walla.
Walla Walla, Washington.
That's where onions come from.
Onions and wine. That's that whole town is
Yep.
onions and wine.
Wine, onion.
Wine and onions.
Onion wine.
You guys want to hear another good news story? This is a cool one. This is political. You guys want to get political on it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Cold Lake residents scrub hate messages off of mosque. How does that make you feel, Cameron?
Where is that?
Cold Lake is in Alberta. It's
Alberta.
Canadian.
Oh.
That's so nice.
When news
I think
spread,
Canada should sponsor you guys' podcast.
can Canada sponsor us?
No,
Why?
But
not legally.
ketchup
They
chips
can't
can.
sponsor me anymore.
Oh,
I think ketchup chips can.
they can sponsor. Can I get sponsored just by poutine? I love poutine.
Ooh, have you seen? I'm not trying to get gross, but the kid where he's like the mom's recording through the window or the door,
Yeah.
and he's like naming off all the stuff he's ate for the day. He's like chocolate pieces, poutine, never again. Oh,
He's like,
It's
is
like
he like
apples.
pooping?
Yeah.
He's pooping, right?
He's like,
I've
it's gonna
seen that.
overflow the toilet.
I don't know. The toilet.
poutine.
Hey, poutine. I remember that. Okay, here's the story. When news spread that the mosque in Cold Lake, Alberta had been vandalized overnight, residents of the northeastern Alberta city showed up to express their disappointment and to scrub off the hate message and repair the house of worship. So everyone came and cleaned up the place. Equality, friendship, tolerance. Look how great
Hugs.
Canada is compared to
Way
us.
to go, Canada.
probably hugged
they
after
are
they were
actually,
done.
They're
I
way
hope
better
so.
than
You know what they did after that? All went to the doctor because it's free. Rad.
us.
And they put
God, I
maple
don't have
syrup
anything
on
to
it.
do today. I'm just gonna go to the doctor.
Yeah, one of
It's
my girlfriend's friend, she lives in Scotland now, and there's free healthcare there. If you live there, even if you're like living there for like a short period of time, you get free healthcare
damn
still. I'm like, what is this magic? Why can't we be like that?
I don't know.
You know why, Cameron? Because money.
Money, 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 money.
Money, 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 money.
Capitalism.
Cameron.
Camerandism. Wait.
Camerandom? At Camerandom.
At Camerandom.
At Camerandom.
Someone just filmed their own fire for 3 hours?
That's what I was thinking about, too. I'm like, that guy had to stoke it and sit there. Is he getting paid hourly?
I mean, I bet that YouTube probably got some revenue.
I think 72 million.
I love how YouTube's all about taking down, like, movies and shit, but they're not going to take down the ambient fireplace DVD. That's rude, okay? Those guys need to make money, too, YouTube. All right. That's a nice photo story, though, right? I just came to help these guys get it off the building and bring them supplies. A ladder, a graffiti remover. Wait, a graffiti remover? What is that? Is that a tool?
Graffiti remover? No, it's a
solvent.
spray.
Oh, it's a solvent?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
you
used
spray it
to
on there?
use it when I worked at Sky High.
Oh, you guys get graffiti a lot?
Well, the kids are fucking assholes, so they would draw on everything. Sharpies.
Sharpies?
That's like low-end graffiti.
Yeah, that's not very good graffiti. That's not high quality.
I know, but graffiti remover removes like everything very quickly. Yeah, so it was just easier to get it off.
And is it bad
And
for
also
the
somebody
environment?
spray painted the word rape on the side of the Boys and Girls Club van. Yeah, so we had to use it on that one too. That was fun.
What? Who is that classy person?
I don't know. I hope they're dead.
Who
does that? Of all places.
Terrible people. People are terrible, but you know what we're doing? We're fighting it one day at a time.
Fight with hugs.
Fight with
that
hugs
voicemail
in
that I
your
left.
face.
Hey,
Yes.
it's 6:30 in the morning, but I just got to work and somebody spray painted rape on the side of the van. Give me a call back when you wake up. Okay, bye.
Give me a jingle back. We got to get the rape off the side of the van.
So
Thanks.
upset.
Okay, this one's kind of... Okay, I actually put this news story up here because it doesn't seem like a positive story, and it's one of those ones where I'm like, is this a positive story? That's the question you guys need to answer for me.
Okay.
Is this a positive news story? I don't think it is. It's pretty depressing.
Don't interject your opinions on...
Okay, fine. Objectively, everyday people. After 3 miscarriages, Springfield couple has triplets. What do you think?
Oh,
Is that positive?
Are they healthy?
Yeah, the triplets are healthy, but is that positive?
I mean, clearly they really wanted some babies. Or a baby. Maybe just one, but... I don't know.
I just growled.
It's not... I mean, yes, I feel bad about the first 3.
But wait, did they have triplets on their 4th try?
Yeah.
So 4th time's a charm.
Yeah, but this is the really weird, creepy quote, is they say, I feel like they were all given back to us. Doesn't that make it? Isn't that like
kind of zombie triplet? That's weird.
You know what's really not good for a positive podcast? Miscarriage.
But this is probably the most positive way a miscarriage story could end.
True that.
Where they're eventually having all 3 of them. I guess. Okay,
I guess
I get
that's
it.
true. Yeah, I saw there's 2 boys and a girl, fraternal twins. It's just weird to me because, and they named one of the kids Delaney. That's a good name, like a first name.
What are the other 2 names?
Zachary and Casey.
Okay.
I believe Delaney. Okay, this is kind of weird. The Delaney name is written in pink because it's a girl.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's weird though. It's categorizing, right?
Sure, yeah. They should just all be yellow or whatever.
Let's all be yellow colors, friendship colors.
I was
forever.
actually yellow when I was born because I had jaundice.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, and that's a true story.
I know.
What's jaundice?
I mean, it's like your bowel system doesn't work correctly. So you're like yellow, and then you have to be under a heat lamp for an extended period of time until you can
Until your poo-poo works?
But you can get it as an adult too, can't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But that has way more to do with what your diet and stuff is, I think. But as a bit like I was born with it, and then
It's like you were born and your parents were like, what a party pooper. And then the CSI, yeah! Like, wait.
and then my dad was like, "Oh, I'll pick her up," and then I shit all over the front of him.
Hey, you know what? Way to turn this miscarriage story positive. This one is the good one, which is the Winnipeg fans at another Canadian. This is the Canadian episode. I don't know what's happening. You know what? I think friendship when I think Canada, and when I think friendship, I think Cameron Mazzuca.
I do.
You know what that's called? A sexy segue.
What kind of friendship are you talking about?
A friendship where I think he's a nice, attractive man that I love. Not sexual. I can't dig myself into a hole.
You can dig yourself into my hole.
Wait. You guys want to go eat fries in your bedroom?
Yes.
It's just me talking about how lonely I am for
like,
40 more
hold the
minutes.
ketchup,
I'm like,
Monica.
God damn it.
Guys, I keep hearing really loud chewing sounds coming from Cameron's bedroom. Okay, so this one is I gotta keep going. I we gotta push through these news stories, but we keep getting distracted because it's so much fun being here with Cameron. Watch when. Oh, this is a video. This was
Sorry,
kind of flawed. Cammy's the best?
Mo's
Yeah.
the best.
Do you think... I'm not going to ask you to rate us because I know how that's going to end. He's your roommate. Watch Winnipeg fans sing "Oh Canada" without anthem singer. So the story is, an anthem singer was supposed to show up and didn't, and the fans were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it." It was the whole crowd sang the national anthem together.
That's awesome. Sometimes I wish I was Canadian because I feel like they're like into that. You know,
They are,
like
and they're
you're like,
super
oh, you're
cool.
from Canada, and they're like, yeah, I'm fucking from
Well,
Canada.
you know why?
And
'Cause
it's awesome.
they have things to be proud of when you think about it.
I know, and I
we
feel
don't-
like people are like, oh, Americans, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, sorry. Like, I'm like
It's hard.
apologizing for everybody else.
Is it
Like,
because
oh,
for some
sorry.
reason American patriotism feels douchey because
Kind
we're like
of.
what we've
Well,
done?
what a patriot is now is like that redneck, like, oh, this is my country, I got a gun kind of thing. And I think that's just a symbol that people are seeing. That's not necessarily what it
I
is.
got
But
my gun and I'm gonna definitely take it to I love this bar, Toby Keith Steakhouse. Do you love this bar?
Yeah, I've seen Toby Keith twice.
In concert?
Mm-hmm.
What was
you know
that
what
like?
sucks is Canada did that "Oh Canada" with the whole crowd, and then the lead singer from Stained fucked up the national anthem
Ah.
today. I saw.
oh,
he
yeah, I
did?
saw
Can't
that.
even do like a rock. We can't even do it right here.
All right,
There's
Canada,
too
you
many
win
damn
this one.
people.
Canada just wins this whole week.
They
It really
do.
does.
This is
the
the Canada
whole
week. And
yeah.
again, I didn't even mean to do this, and it was Canada week for some reason.
You meant to do this.
No, I didn't. I did.
I wish I could turn you into a bottle of maple syrup and dump you on my head and have it evenly cover my whole body, Michael. In like a fun way.
That was the best place this could have ended and
Oh, I thought, okay, with the maple syrup, but the
coating it and
evenly
distributing.
covering the body was, yep.
Oh man.
He's been thinking about that for a while.
I love it. Our friendship's very different than normal.
Actually,
Like, I
ones.
want you to make me a human pancake.
Pancake puppies.
Pancake puppies.
Ooh,
Pancake puppies.
yay.
Denny's is very close.
It is.
What? I asked you earlier before the podcast
I lost
started.
my wallet.
Where are
that's
these
the other
food
way. You
places
lost your
at?
wallet?
No, but are we going?
I'll buy you dinner.
Monica's gonna buy you dinner. Did you like that? And the best part was I was about to offer and she did before me.
Actually, I
yeah.
have tortellini if you guys want some too. So.
Let's eat tortellini and then go to Denny's.
Tortellini.
All right, are you guys ready for the last one? And this one is non-Canadian, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Ready for the headline?
Yes.
Pork industry rebounding from piglet virus, meaning customers could see lower prices in bacon.
No, because this is the perfect time for that to happen when everything has bacon in it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Canadian bacon?
Yeah. What's the difference between Canadian bacon and normal bacon?
There
Does
is
anyone
a
know?
difference.
No, Canadian bacon is just ham.
Are you serious?
And did you know that they call it ham? So, like, I had Canadian teammates, and they would order pizza, and they'd say, hey, can we have pineapple and ham? Not Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Oh, okay.
What
It's a
is
made-up
Isn't
thing.
it just thinner cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that bacon?
I know a lot about
American,
ham.
I can tell you right
I know
now,
a lot about
yes.
ham.
American bacon is pork belly. Canadian bacon is pork loin.
Ooh.
Canadian bacon is more
But
like ham.
do you, can you tell the difference if you get Canadian bacon on a pizza? That's really the only place I feel like I've
Yeah.
intentionally said the words Canadian bacon.
Intentionally?
I said them on accident quite a few times. But
Canadian bacon. Damn it. I wasn't supposed to say that at that
That's
time.
what I say in front of the kids when I can't swear. I'm like, you Canadian
Canadian
bacon.
My cousin, when I used to live with my aunt and uncle for a little bit, and they had 3 daughters, and one came downstairs. She was probably like 7. She was really pissed, and she wanted to be like say a bad word, but she couldn't. So she just goes, "You're a dirty pocker," and like ran away. And like we still use that word.
You're a dirty pocker. What is it? Like you're pockmarked? Like your skin?
It does sound kind of fucked up.
It does
now,
sound
but
terrible.
At the time, it was hilarious.
Pocker.
A pocker? Like
Dirty
pocker?
pocker.
That's probably what she was going for.
Maybe.
Regardless, you should keep bringing that up as much as possible to her as she grows older, because it's the best thing to do.
Cousin story.
Cousin story's fine.
This summer, my my aunt meant to tell me. Holy shit! Sorry, words.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah. God, Canadian bacon. She meant to text us. Will Bailey. My cousin's name is Bailey. So she was like, Will Bailey do this, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
and it autocorrected it to Hillbilly. So I just called her Hillbilly from
It's one of
then
those things
on.
where I'm like, anytime I see
Made no
someone
fucking
on
sense.
stage starts talking about an autocorrect joke, part of me just goes,
I
but when
know.
they do happen to you in real life, you're like, it's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's just on
Yeah.
stage, you're like, no, it's done. But in real life, it's still good.
Yeah. So I would never tell that joke on stage. Or it's not a joke. Story.
Well, I'm
That's
going to tell that
story on
joke on stage.
stage.
I'm gonna
And
steal
my
that from
cousin
you.
Hillbilly.
My cousin
Who's
Hillbilly.
an 18-year-old girl with red hair. She's beautiful, too. Soccer player.
Really?
Not a hillbilly at all.
Not really.
Hillbillies don't play soccer. I don't know if you knew that.
Hillbillies love soccer.
No, they don't.
No, they like football.
Football?
Football.
And muddin'? Isn't muddin' a
Oh,
slang
yeah.
term for driving a truck through the mud?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Oh,
like mud
yeah.
wrestling.
You like mud wrestling? Just a bunch of like hick dudes in cut off jean shorts. Round one!
It's like bellies all over the place.
What do you got to do?
Big
The minute I
belly
pin you, I'm going to
butches
drink all that
belly.
Budweiser, and then we're going to get this party started. We're going mudding. This is so ridiculous. This episode is all tangents, and I'm fine with it. I'm
I
totally
feel like you
okay
say
with
that
it.
every episode.
I do, and it's okay.
We're getting
though.
so distracted, and I'm fine with it.
I'm okay with it. That's kind of the best part about distractions. I want to talk more about Cameron.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Tell us about your other cousins.
Because you...
One just got into UW. That's positive,
Hey,
right?
Yay,
congratulations,
colleges.
Cammy's cousin.
You know what's not going to be positive? 4 years down the road, but they have $30,000 in debt.
In a theater degree.
Hey.
Sorry.
And something else
Rude.
that's not very
I
positive
got a
is
theater
she
minor.
broke up with her boyfriend, who I just ran into. His name's Gusan. He's from Jordan. And, like, his residency's running out, and he has to move away, and he's heartbroken, and I feel bad.
Oh,
He's a good guy, though.
it's pretty sad.
He plays soccer, too.
Was
Funny
it
story.
good that they broke up though, or was
Yeah,
know
good
like
terms,
it's-
good terms.
that's-
My cousin's
good.
just very independent.
Mm.
She's very independent.
I'm on that. Yeah, that's why I've been
Yeah.
single for so long. I'm
You-
Monica's
so independent.
Soup's independent.
Yep.
Soup's totes independent props.
Another word for independent is super lonely. So there's that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that lonely. I'm fine.
That's why Independence Day is the saddest time of the year.
I have Cammy. I just hang out with him and his girlfriend, whether they want me there or not.
You third wheel.
I always like Monica around. I really do.
No, I was saying, I came in here and I was like, Monica wasn't even here yet, and I'm like, I really just want to like stay here and have a sleepover. Like, I really like
You
your
can
guys.
have a sleepover any
You could.
goddamn time.
I love
Weeknight
it.
too.
We would
Like,
build a fort. Do
we
you want to build a
both
fort?
work
I love
downtown. We
forts.
could take the light rail together and pack lunch the night before.
Oh my gosh, moving out.
I'm gonna buy a box of Gushers for us.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze It.
Cammy buys me Squeeze It.
You have
sometimes.
Squeeze It?
He's the best.
I didn't even know they still make Squeeze It.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, you're the best roommate.
What's the nicest
Cameron.
thing you guys have done for each other?
For Monica?
Oh God.
I don't know. What? Make a lot of eye contact?
Mhm.
What is the nicest thing we've done for each other?
I don't know. We always go out to
We
a
go out
nice
to
dinner.
dinner. But then I never...
Mike talks me down from my emotional problems sometimes.
Okay, what's your guys' best memory together?
Oh, man.
Have we ever been on the road together?
No.
We should do that.
We got to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. Hug Bugs Unite.
Hug bugs unite. Is it in a slug bug?
As in a slug bug.
We-
But instead of punching, it's just a hug. It gets really touchy
This
and
is
sweaty
the
and
worst
no one likes
answer
it.
for a speed quiz ever. I can't even.
Speed
think of
quiz.
it. Speed quiz.
I had something to say about... Oh, forts. I would love to build a fort. I haven't built a
fucking
fort
love
in
building
forever.
forts.
We got a lot of. We could do a fort.
I
You got
got
a lot
more
of blankets?
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought a new bedspread thing too. I got extras.
Mhm.
Do you guys, when you were
Okay.
kids and you built forts, did you use chairs? I used chairs. Because some people actually had like poles. Like you see pictures of people using brooms
I
and
did
shit.
that once because it was so big and the middle was like drooping, so I put a pole up in the middle. I also made a fort in Spain and we used a pole in the middle. Yeah, that
In
happened
España?
in Spain.
España.
It was crazy.
This is a very international episode.
Canada,
Spain,
and Spain.
Canada, Jordan,
Oh,
Muson.
yeah.
His mom texted him
Scotland.
and auto-corrected to Muson. Did you know that? It was
Scotland.
Really funny. Scotland?
Mm-hmm. You said something.
Oh, I
about
did say Scotland. I can't even remember the last 10
Healthcare.
minutes.
Um,
Healthcare, socialized medicine,
I don't
better
know.
places than here.
Mike is just nice to me all the time.
I'm nice to Monica, but Monica's nice to me back. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this.
Okay.
You know what else I do? I always demand a hug when I leave before I leave.
That's true.
You know
do
why? Because
always hug.
it keeps the friendship lasting
Hug
longer.
life.
Hug life.
I do like how close you can get to Monica's bubble without her like getting freaked out.
Yeah, the nicest thing I ever did for Mike was let him in my room. I don't let anybody
You
in
don't let
there 'cause
anyone in
it's
your room?
gross.
Well, you always told me how gross it was, and I'm like, I gotta see this. And then I didn't think it was gross, and then I turned the corner, and I'm like, oh wow, that's a
just-
mountain.
It's
You're building a
It's
fort
not-
of
it's
dirty
just a lot of
clothes.
clothes.
Yeah.
it's not
there's
really that
like
dirty.
That's all it
fry
is.
It's not,
wrappers.
yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
not like your. It's not like.
It's not like you're eating fries
It's
in
not
your
like the
bed or
bedroom. It's not
anything.
like Cameron's bedroom 2 hours from now with fry wrappers and everything. It's not gonna be like
I was
that.
gonna say right now it's fucking mint.
It looks great right now. Your room looks like a
Unless
love palace.
people, I know
Top
people are
story.
coming over that would sleep in my room with me. I really don't move anything.
And
And
we're gonna
Cameron
build-
can tell if that's going to happen because I start cleaning
Half the
things.
time Monica doesn't even sleep in her own bed.
Really?
That sounded so much more provocative than he meant it.
But really, you just fall asleep on the couch. You said.
No.
Nope.
Oh, really?
She had to do a lot of laundry one night and slept on her floor.
You
saw-
you said.
No. It gets so much sadder. It gets so much sadder. He was gone. You were in San Francisco, I think. And I was like, okay,
San
he's going to
Francisco.
be gone for a while. I'm going to pull it all out here into the living area so I can do all of it. There's a lot of it. And do all the laundry
You
at
have
the same time.
a lot of clothes.
A lot of
I was
clothes.
like, holy shit.
I really haven't changed size that much over, like, probably since I was 14. So I still have stuff from, like, then that I still wear.
Yeah, I have a couple middle school sweatshirts that still fit.
Right? They're the
Yeah.
best. And so I
That was
pulled
pretty
it all out here, like huge piles out here. And then when it was clean, I would put it on. I hate you both.
love
I put it on my bed. So there was so much clothes on my bed that I was like, I'm just going to sleep in the hallway there.
You slept in the hallway, not
Yeah.
even in your room?
Yeah, for like 3 nights. And then he's
For
like,
3 nights? Monica!
let me finish the whole damn story. And then he's like, my brother's coming over. And I was like, fuck, I'm not done with this. And then I like just put everything back in my room. It's still on the bed. So then I just moved this makeshift bed I had made into like next to my bed. So I slept on the floor in my own room for like 3 more nights. And then I slept on my bed without any sheets on it for like a month.
Dude, I had a roommate in college. My first roommate in college, when I was in the dorms, he would sleep on top of all his sheets every night. And sometimes you wouldn't have sheets, and that makes you look like a serial killer. Like, it's not good
I've
to
slept
do.
like next to clean clothes, like probably more than just nothing else in the bed. I sleep next to my computer a lot too.
Well, I mean, it's comforting. It's a little buzzy noise. You sometimes hear in the fireplace.
It feels
Do
like
you know?
someone's breathing on my neck.
It's really funny. It's so sad, but it's really funny. Do you ever like take the laptop and flip it over and then have the vent pour on
put
you
it
like
in
it's the
sleep
hot
mode.
breath in your back?
No, you guys don't do that?
No, you guys don't? Oh, because my laptop
Well, you're watching
boyfriend,
someone else poke a fire, but it's just a
you
video.
bend the laptop over a body pillow so the vent is facing you, and then, oh, laptop boyfriend. Oh, Vio, he's so foreign and sexy.
He's
Ooh.
a touch screen, if you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Vio.
It's not that sad. That was just a sad time.
It is kind of
It is pretty sad. I don't have a problem with it.
I have no problem with it. I'm actually really happy I learned that story because it's really funny to me.
I
You
do
slept
weird
on the floor
stuff.
3 days in a row. Because he made it sound like, yeah, she's like sleeping in other people's houses. Like,
I know.
nope, just on the floor.
Nope, just
She gets around her bed.
that
like
is what I feel like, and I do it on stage. I make myself sound very much more promiscuous than I am. I am alone and
Dude,
just
this
a
is
fucking
one thing
weirdo most of the time.
This is the
I
thing,
think
though.
you're great. I think
You're
both
great.
Thank
You're
you.
great. You're great. You're great. You're great.
But I'm not as slutty as I make myself sound on stage.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, man, that Mike Coletta guy, slutting it up,
Slutting it up.
eating fries in the bedroom.
Sexual escapades.
Sexual escapades with food alone. Him and his boyfriend, Vio. Are you guys ready to take our quiz? We're kind of about that time. We're
Quiz
kind of.
time?
It's quiz time.
I
And
feel like
I
we were talking about something.
were we talking about something else?
What was the nicest thing you've ever done for me? Got me squeezing. That's probably it.
No.
They got me a stocking last year.
They did?
Yes, it was a surprise. It was great.
I did? Monica got me a 24-pack of Diet Coke for Christmas. That was pretty radical.
Dude, that's a pretty good gift for
All
Cam
he
Random.
needs, I know.
I would say the nicest thing you've done, am I supposed to say, or I've done for you?
I don't know. Either one.
Well, you letting me be your friend and roommate, first and foremost. But your mom mom's ottoman. That's probably up
Yeah,
there.
that one's great. We can put our feet
Pam,
up
is
now.
that Pam's ottoman?
Yeah.
She
Pam
brought it
Nebby.
over. She carried it in here
I've
herself.
never
She
met,
doesn't give a
I want to let
shit.
you guys know I've never met Pam
No,
Nebby,
no.
and she's a very big focal point of our podcast.
She is. We talk about her a lot.
We talk about her all the time.
Pam, your guess is rock?
Yeah, Pam's kind of my rock.
I
I've never
bring
met her.
love
I bring
Pam.
Jackie up a lot, but he doesn't.
Jackie? Jackie would come, but she lives in Tacoma.
I know.
Jackie?
I feel like Pam doesn't know that I appreciate her enough.
Dude, I hope Pam.
Should
Do
write her a
you
letter.
do you tell Pam that we have?
She does listen to the podcast.
Do you tell her that I appreciate her?
Pam
Mhm.
pills?
Does she know?
I say, Mike said he loves you too. And she goes, tell him I love him too. And then I don't, because I think it's funny when I don't tell you.
She did that with Derek.
Who do you
Because I told
think your
Derek.
mom
Derek
likes
did
more?
it. Ooh.
What? Which mom more?
Who do you think Pam likes more, me or you?
Oh man. Well, you're living with her daughter that she loves a lot, so she probably entrusts you more. Granted, we do have a world famous podcast together. So I can't even take myself seriously. I'm gonna vote you. I'm gonna vote you though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm going to say definitely Cameron.
Evan's
Sorry.
definitely Cameron. No, it's okay. I'll just be
She
back
just
here.
doesn't
I'll be
have
sleeping on my floor for the next 3 days.
As much, yeah. Then she'd be like, you and Monica have so much in common. You're fucking weird. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You're
Why?
not weird. Well, until you tell the floor story wouldn't help.
Dude, it gets weirder. I do weird stuff, and I don't know why people don't.
You should
expect
have a new
it,
segment
but
called Monica Does Weird Stuff
Monica
Living
does
Alone.
Weird stuff. Yeah.
Can we do that?
I used to.
We
I
all
lived
do
here
weird
for 7
stuff.
months by myself.
Why?
It's way weirder.
Why? Why by yourself? You didn't have a roommate?
Yeah.
Dude, when I moved in, it was this table, and that's it. That is it, Michael.
I had 2 camping
You
chairs
didn't tell
in the
me-
middle over there, and that was it. I just.
You didn't tell me you lived alone. That's so. I didn't know that. This is a scary basement apartment. Like it.
This was like. I think this might have been before. No, I guess I started doing comedy at that time. I was only like 8 months into comedy at that time. I didn't.
I didn't know that.
When I was living here, I was still in school. I was finishing college.
Finishing school, finishing your bio degree.
Our landlord is
Management degree.
the lead guitarist in my dad's band. It's his brother.
Really?
Can I just
Yeah.
point something
That's
out?
awesome.
We've lived together here 2 years. Not once have I heard him practice guitar.
It's not him. It's his brother. But and even if you probably couldn't hear it over his fucking dog barking. So
Oh my
who
gosh.
cares?
This is already so full of laughter. We only have 10 minutes left. We gotta do the quiz.
Okay, we gotta do the quiz. Quizzy quiz.
So the quiz this week.
What the fuck?
What?
Why is this the first question?
Pick a room.
So weird.
So the quiz. It was supposed to be a surprise for Cameron. It's
Sorry.
what Jurassic Park character are you? That's the quiz we're doing. So you get to choose. I already did the quiz twice to make sure it worked, and I got to choose because we have to do that. He's laughing so hard at that. This is such a giggly episode.
It is so fun to sit here. I wish I could
counted
still
all my
smoke weed.
Polly Pocket pieces twice just to make sure.
Well, we
But
have
when
to.
he laughs like that, normally I'm like, yeah, I did a fucking good job. So I love it.
Cameron's one of my favorite people. I have to do the podcast. I have to do the podcast twice by myself.
We've gotten screwed on a couple of the quizzes.
Yeah, where we've gotten the same person. We're like, this one's fucking right. This one's not. So
This one
Cameron,
is really- this quiz is
Cameron,
fucking
I'm gonna
bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna answer the questions, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write it in for you, and then Monica's gonna do it by herself. So,
Like I do everything.
like she does everything by herself. The first, jeez, Louise. No, it was all Monica.
I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't do anything, Boo Boo. You're fine.
But you know what?
I'm gonna go in my room.
We've all learned.
Hey, while you're
I'm
in
gonna sit on top of my laundry.
all right, the first question is really ominously and scary. Pick a room, and you have to choose the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, or the garage.
Bathroom.
What the
Bathroom?
fuck, man?
Bathroom. What's wrong, buddy?
Well, clearly it's not my bedroom, but I'm gonna go kitchen.
You made it sound like
I
you
just
have
feel
a
like
tech
garage.
problem.
Why isn't like the living
Garage.
area?
Some dudes are like
Why
garages.
isn't the living area an option?
I don't know. They only have 4.
Okay, sorry. What the fuck?
And then this one's pick a pug. It's a pug dog, and they're all wearing different dinosaur outfits. So you got to tell me which one you choose.
Oh, I'm
Which
excited.
pug do you want? Describe them to the people too.
One one looks really confused and maybe a stegosaurus. One's the one where they inspect its poop.
Got a triceratops hat on?
I don't know. The other two look like the one on
You
top.
have to
but I
choose
want the
one.
bottom left one.
The bottom left pug.
I
So
like
the
that
pug
pose.
that's sitting
I like that
profile
pose.
with its like a green stegosaurus pug.
Well, then maybe.
Okay, this is a funny question to you because I'm going to say, how angry are you? Oh, wait, Monica, what did you choose? Sorry.
Chose the yellow one.
You chose the yellow one that's looking all sad.
Yeah.
How angry are you on a scale of 1 to 4? And there's just they're just tally marks, and
The-
one being
but
not
they're like dinosaur
like
scratches.
dinosaur
How
claws.
mad am I right now?
Yeah, how mad are you right now?
Is it right now or just
1?
overall angry as a person?
I'm gonna say, how angry are you overall?
Oh,
Okay.
overall,
Like, do you get
out of
stressed?
4.
Out of 4.
I'm kind of
Right
angry.
now, I'd say probably a 3.
A 3? Oh, but
And
I'm glad.
I'm
to know,
being honest.
but I'm glad to know I brought you down to a 1 tonight.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
not like explosive,
No, but I
like
guess you can get-
aggressive,
like,
but
I
I'm
get road
generally
rage.
angry.
I've seen her kick dandelions.
Yeah.
What? Why would you do
Very
that?
aggressive. That's a 4.
That's a 4.
You chose 4?
I just do that because I'm bored.
Cuatro.
Pick a subject:
So I'm a
business
ninja.
studies, law,
Ugh.
IT, or biology.
What? Biology, I guess.
Yeah.
Biology.
I'm going with biology.
Biology's a good
My
one.
degree's in sports and exercise science.
Pick a dinosaur.
Wait, can I change that one?
Yeah, change it. What do you
were
want?
the options again?
IT, business studies, law, or biology?
I'm going to go with IT.
IT? Okay. Pick a dinosaur.
Ooh, but that one makes me feel like Newman or whatever the hell his name is. Okay, dinosaur.
All right. Pick a dinosaur. T-Rex, Triceratops, Gallimimus, or a baby Velociraptor?
Can I baby Velociraptor?
Baby Velociraptor?
Oh,
they came out
what
of
is
egg.
the-
They were
what
so
is the-
cute.
They were so cute. Oh, look at you, little one. Come
I'm
out
gonna
now,
go with the-
little one. And he's like
Okay.
awkwardly fingering the Velociraptor.
We used to do it, Mike. Dino DNA.
Dino DNA. Sorry, Monica. What did you choose?
I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me.
Can you tell me?
Triceratops.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Don't tell Mike
what,
that.
did, what, did, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
He's got the headphones on.
Which word most applies to you? Smiley.
I thought that said most apples to you.
Most. Which word most
Fuck
apple?
yeah.
Which word most apples to you? Granny Smith, Golden Delicious, Honey Crisp,
Keep going.
Fuji.
Gala.
Y'all like them Fuji apples? Who's ready for some Fuji? This is the stupidest, funnest episode we've done.
Yeah.
Which word most applies to you? Smiley, scared, hungry, or fickle? I was torn between smiley and hungry.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Oh, fuck, hungry.
Hungry? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have to pick a Harry Potter house.
What?
I
None
just
of
did watch an episode.
What did you pick, Monica, by the way?
Have you seen Harry Potter, Boldy?
Smiley.
Yeah.
You guys Potter?
Smiley? You being Smiley?
Mhm.
I like Harry Potter.
Okay.
I was gonna do scared, but see, I'm not scared of
You're
shit.
not
Get the
scared of
visual
shit.
Fiji
You lived here
apples.
alone
It's
for
like,
7
Cole,
months.
you better
Strongest.
watch out.
Fuji apples with Fiji
I
water.
don't know enough about Harry Potter to pick one.
Well, Gryffindor
Like I want to
is the one
pick
that Harry's
Gryffindor
in.
because that's really the only one
Wait,
that I
which
know
one
of.
did you see?
It's
And also, I'm not like super dick like Slytherin, right? That's what they are. They're
Yeah,
dicks.
dicks are Slytherin.
Ravenclaw, motherfucker.
You mean Ravenclaw?
How would you describe Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff are like honorable houses, but they're nice. Like, people always say, I'm a Gryffindor. Like, no, you're not.
You're a Slytherin.
Me?
Slytherin are
Okay.
people that are also ambitious. It's not necessarily being an asshole, too. So you're Ravenclaw?
Okay.
You're Ravenclaw?
Only because
Cameron?
I went to a Harry Potter party last year and didn't have to wear that.
Last week.
Oh, you're the...
There was one just yesterday, but it was a sequel to that one, but I missed it.
You-
They spent like thousands of dollars. You got your own cloak and wand. They made them.
What?
Yeah.
Who is
horrifying.
this?
My girlfriend's friends, and they go big on parties.
Apparently.
Damn, dude. Big on
Pick a social
parties.
net.
Okay, here's this one. Finally, pick a social network. Instagram, Reddit, Google Plus, or Twitter.
Is Reddit even a yeah, I'm gonna go with Reddit.
You're going to go with Reddit?
I picked Twitter.
All right.
At Monica Navy.
And, oh, you got to pick a Ninja Turtle, too.
Which one were you?
Michelangelo,
want-
Raphael.
I want Raphael.
Cameron was a Ninja Turtle, the show
saw
that I was
that.
a banana.
At the
And
Battle
you
of
could see
Sexes.
my testicles the least out of all of us, even though I probably have the same size.
You want a Raphael?
Uh,
Show me them Raphael testicles.
forks? Yes.
God, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Cameron, you're gonna be so. Nope, you don't get to see it. You're gonna be so excited though, Monica. To say what you got first, because I'm really excited to tell him what he got. I am so excited.
It's like the title of that.
I'm so excited to tell
God
you.
damn it!
Wait. What did you get, Mike?
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what I got first.
Okay,
Okay, what I got the first time I took the quiz
I'm really disappointed.
was the annoying kid at the beginning of the
That's
movie.
what I got.
That's what you got
Yeah.
too?
Yes.
I got the annoying kid the first time.
Was he the one with like the eyeliner on?
Yeah, no, he's the kid that
The
gets
hat
thick
and the-
no, at the
brow?
very beginning that he like cuts the stomach with the claw and like scares the kid. I got the scared little kid.
Said you're a scared and complex person with a sensitive soul. Unfortunately, you hide this by being a bit of a dick to people for no reason,
Yeah.
which may accurately
then-
describe me.
Monica, do you think subconsciously that you
Okay, and the second time I took the quiz, I. What are you gonna tell the story? Tell the
One
story.
time, my dad asked me. He said, "Do you think subconsciously you don't believe you deserve to be happy?"
Oh my god!
And I
gonna
said,
slip
"Yes,
on
that's
it
exactly
on the
what I
floor."
think." But he just says that randomly sometimes. Like I'll be like, "Do you need anything from the store?" And he's like, "Do you think subconsciously you don't deserve to be happy?" I'm like, "God damn it!"
Okay, and then the second time I got it, I got fucking Dennis. I got Newman.
Oh no!
So I had really shitty ones. You got the coolest one in the world.
Can you turn it around? And
I'm going to tell you the big reveal. Cameron
Big reveal.
Mazzuca is a sassy Velociraptor. which is the name of this episode. Is Sassy
Sassy
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. I like that they put that in. It's not a Velociraptor. It
It's
is
the
the
sa-
sassy
it's-
Wait a minute!
Velociraptor.
You're no good in the kitchen.
Wait, what?
Oh.
But don't you remember that scene when they just fucking go
I
to
don't-
the kitchen and just
There's
wreck
a-
everything?
People often
There's a GIF online where it's the Velociraptors are just trying to like hang out.
It's just knocking shit over.
They're just really excited. And I think they wanted to bake or something.
He's like, come on, I want to hang out.
That's great.
So people often underestimate your abilities, but it's usually you who has the last laugh. Your only flaw, you're no good in the kitchen. But it's a gif of the Velociraptor like looking around like, huh? Guys, come on, please. You are a sassy Velociraptor. We
Sassy
just hit an
Velociraptor.
hour. We just hit an hour. I'm having so much fun, and this was a great episode, and I want to thank you, but we got to do charities. Fuck. Monica
No,
said
I got
fuck.
it. I got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is, not, whatever. I'm indulging myself a little bit. So the Seattle University engineers are doing an auction for a sustainable world. So it helps raise money benefiting dormitory and aquaponics projects in Thailand. Because they do a Engineers Without Borders program there. I used to date one of them. It was a terrible relationship. That's but
besides that.
actually, Cameron's girlfriend's brother also did this. So they go to other countries and they build like sustainable water and housing and stuff.
When you said hydroponics, I'm like, they're growing pot in other countries.
It's aquaponics.
That's a great charity because that's like a super good thing. It's not like, oh, we're trying to fix this. We're just like, oh, we're going to go make things good.
Yeah,
It's
so
good.
the engineers at Seattle University, they're having an auction and you can go. And I think there's cool like dinner and wine and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, and a dessert dash.
So check that ish out.
You can get tickets on brownpapertickets.com.
Okay. And Cameron, do you have a favorite charity? I'm putting you on the spot, but if you don't have one, it's fine.
We just ask everybody.
We just ask everyone.
I don't have a favorite, but I've always kind of donated to childhood diabetes
You have?
because one of my best buddies down in Phoenix has had diabetes his whole life, and it's a shitty thing.
Oh, well, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So donate to childhood
And I don't think a lot of
diabetes.
people know if you donate to charities, it's like a tax
Yeah.
something. So you get that money
You get it.
back.
It's a tax
Yeah,
write-off.
guys, you
So
get that
like,
money.
just
Get that money
make
back.
it right.
Do it, and then it makes you look like a good person.
Do it. Donate to charities, guys. Thank
and
you.
You're crushing puss.
Let's get it.
Breaking down
Crush it.
box. Breaking down
24/7
breaking down boxes.
breaking down boxes, crushing that pussy. Sassy Velociraptor.
Hey, you guys here? She had to order a new box. It's too dull.
That was a good, sexy
Oh
voice.
my
God, I
god.
wish I could be your guys' dental assistant. Because we'd have more of a rapport. I wouldn't be like, I could just really talk to you guys and get close all day.
Dental
You have good teeth, and I would just...
Guys,
I just want to be in your mouth. That's what I'm saying.
We're going to end on that. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Hug Life podcast episode 10.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Cameron.
much to
You're
Cameron
great,
Mazzuca.
dude.
Thank you guys
So great.
much.
Our
I
dear
cried
guest.
twice.
This is a great time. I love you guys. You're great. You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
great.
You're
You're
great.
great. I
You're
love you,
great.
Hug Bugs. You're
I
great.
love you, Hug Bugs.
You're
Hug
so
Bugs, you're
great.
so good. Don't
You're really
forget
great.
to be a sassy Velociraptor.